Okay, welcome back everyone. Thank you. This is Robert from Custodian File. I want to give you an update. One of my viewers brought this to my attention. The brand new episode, Skinwalker Ranch. So they're doing an experiment. They launch a rocket. The rocket is being utilized as bait. It's daytime, even though it's a black and white picture. It's being recorded with an IR. So they're looking for infrared. It's nice to have an IR. A regular good quality 4K camcorder would do the job. But they launch the rocket and look what flies by. I won't show the video, but I'll just show frames, and I will leave a link and you can watch this yourself. But basically at 2,000 frames a second, you don't really need it. I mean, it's nice to have a 2,000 frames. You don't need it. I mean, 60 frames will get the job done. But basically, what does that look like? Does that look like maybe you've seen on Custodian File a UAP Dragon? And they're very amazed by it. They're very amazed. And basically, Dr. Travis is saying that there's no atmosphere disturbance, no sonic boom. What's going on? They make a statement that it traveled 2,600 feet, 1.1 seconds, 1.1. They made a reference to the speed, 3,600 miles an hour. As you know, I've been really sticking with 2,000 miles an hour. And back in the day, in my original calculations, it was at 1,700 miles an hour. And then years later, I got better video. I was able to hone in on 2,000. And as you know, the Pentagon agrees with my calculations. I do not agree with the 3,600 miles an hour. When you use their own data, 2,600 feet in 1.1 seconds, I've done the math. Maybe someone else should do the math because I'm just a pharmacist. I'm not a rocket scientist. But I think the correct speed is 2,000 miles an hour. All right. I will show you now some of my video, my bait video, where these dragons can be baited. They can be baited with a kite, with a balloon, anything over 150 feet if you've been watching my channel, and over 150 feet elevation. All right, let's show you some of that video. Okay, super. So we see this banner. This banner is over 150 feet. It's over the Jetty Rocks in Marina Del Rey. Marina Del Rey. So it does get tagged. This is pretty much exactly what's going on. The aircraft is bait, the helicopter is bait. And these banners, especially the summertime, I probably have 100 of these banners, of these video banners, all getting tagged. So I'm going to show you banners. I'm going to show you kites, balloons. They all get tagged. They all can, look at that UAP, just go right under that banner. Very predictable. Here's a kite. Yep, they get tagged. Very predictable. Anyone could do this. They work with earth drones. Earth drones are probably the easiest because you can reuse them over and over. And it's easy. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, so look at this. Earth drone, very clear, 100%. And my neighbor's flying this earth drone. I'm recording Marina Del Rey, the Jetty Rocks. He launches his earth drone. I shoot my camera over really fast because I was 80% sure it would get tagged by a UAP Dragon. And sure enough, look at that. I don't know how much clearer can it be. That is 100% an earth drone. That UAP is not a bug, it's not a bird, not a seagull, not a pigeon. Extremely predictable. Very predictable, this science. So I'm pointing out just how predictable. And I have 2 other videos of earth drones getting tagged. And let me run those by you. Okay, here's some random balloons. Look at these balloons at the beach. I zoomed in on it. And yeah, look, it's getting tagged. These balloons are right at the Jetty Rocks. And I had a good feeling it would get tagged, and they did. They got tagged a lot. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's the shiny mylar. Maybe the dragons are like, hey, what kind of material is this? I want to check it out. So yeah, you can buy some party balloons, launch them, record it, do an experiment. Try an experiment. Which color do dragons like more? Red, blue, green balloons? I don't know. I've been meaning to get around to doing that. There's a red balloon. I think it's about 8 miles out. I found it very odd, or a red object. I don't know what that is. I wouldn't be surprised. It technically could be a jetpack. Look at that. Look at that drag. Well, that's not a jetpack, but the other one, I'm telling you, I think that one of these could be a jetpack with an orange jumpsuit. But nevertheless, we have these jetpacks flying over LAX, and they're trying to figure out who's doing it. Maybe I recorded them by mistake. I don't know. But all I know is if you fly, you'll be used as bait, you'll get tagged. Look at this one right here. There is a helicopter, and there's a drone right there under the helicopter, and he's going to get tagged. There's an Earth drone right there, and he should get tagged any moment here if I didn't already miss it. Give me a second here. There it goes. See, they're so fast. I'm telling you, even in slow motion, I cannot see these dragons. They're just ridiculous. They're a rifle shot. So we had the police helicopter up there. We had an Earth drone there. Phenomenal. Just phenomenal. Let's go to the next. Okay, here's a video of somebody flying a very expensive Earth drone, a cinema drone. I think they're like $20,000. They're flying back and forth, and I'm recording them. And I knew this guy's going to get tagged. And sure enough, there's the interpolation above. There's the dragon flying by. So he got tagged. So I'm 3 for 3. I'm not saying it's going to work 100% of the time, but I'm 3 for 3. So if I launch the next drone and it doesn't get tagged, that's okay too. But yeah, this is the deal. This is the science. This is the bait. Maybe if I was Skinwalker, I would just launch an Earth drone and get a nice color camcorder. You don't need infrared. And just fly it around the ranch and see what happens. Record it. And finally, let's go to our last drone picture. Okay, by the way, everyone, please, if you like what you see, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do need your support. Now look at this. Look at this dragon coming off the ground. You see the very center? That's an Earth drone. That's a contractor in my neighborhood. He was recording a person's roof. And I told him, hey, let me go grab my camera before you launch your Earth drone. And sure enough, within 1 minute, this dragon comes off the ground. Must have been off of the wetlands, maybe 200 feet in front of me. And it eclipsed the Earth drone. So you see why it eclipsed. It was saying, if you humans are so smart, you would realize that we can tap into your camera. We can hack into it, and we can frame ourselves, and that's how we did this. And we totally eclipsed it, and they're wondering if we'll notice, and I notice, so I'm sharing that with you. So yeah, very predictable science. These things are all over the world. How many, we don't know. I could take an educational guess. Assuming there's one dragon per 1 square mile on Earth. One dragon per one. I think that's a very safe assumption. One dragon for 1 square mile. And I think Google says we have 197 million square miles. So yeah, I think there's a lot. There's a lot flying in our skies. So far, we have no clue. Some of you know. If you're new, I'm sure you're still saying this got to be a bug. It just got to be. But please just keep watching the videos. You'll see after 3 or 4 videos, you'll change your bug theory to something's going on. This is not a bug or a bird. Okay, everyone, thank you for watching. I appreciate your feedback. Let me hear from you. Until the next video, stay safe. Thank you.